Hi guys, this is Roger in Finland, and I want to share some more mistakes we did while shooting Just Waiting for Friday. Today I'm gonna focus on lighting issues while shooting the interview setup. So for the interview setup, where we had the talent sat on a sofa, we were using a 2-light setup plus some practicals, and my first mistake was related to the key light. So for the key light I was using the C120D from Aputure, which has been my main key light for the whole movie shooting, and then through a diffuser, which this time was the Light Dome Mini. Here my first mistake was to have the light way too far from the talent. This caused some harsh shadows that you can see, especially depending on how the actors were sitting down, but looking at the behind the scenes shots and looking at what was in the frame, I could have put the light way closer. Once again, I'm gonna blame time, I'm gonna blame that we were in a hurry, which means that if I didn't pay enough attention, it's not a problem of the time, but it was my fault. Anyway, if you want a nice soft light, you need a really big source and you need it really close to the talent. The Light Dome Mini is a diffuser that enlarges the light source, but it is not a gigantic one, so you really needed to get as close as possible to the talent. And this would have been just move it as close as possible, as long as it's not in the frame. And that I didn't do. Then we were using an f7, like this one that I'm using now to light myself, but let me put this back. And we were using this f7 as a rim light or hair light. And here, as you can see, we mounted the frame on top of the sofa, where I had the microphone on top of it, and then I used the same frame to mount the light. I thought that was a good idea. Turns out it wasn't. The problem with that frame is that it's very flimsy. I got it for just a few euros out of eBay. Initially it's to hold a green screen, but it's super flimsy. So here, because it was extended all the way, I had to be really careful on what kind of weight can I put on it. So the microphone was hanging from the middle, and I had to put the light on the thickest part of that frame, which was on the wrong side of the talent. But we anyway put it there. It was looking okay until this happened. So what happened is that I was using this to hold the light, this was tied to the frame, and this is where we started having problems. This thing started falling over, you can see this bit here stopped hanging anywhere, and the light just flipped on itself. This bit here from Small Rig, this I think is really good, it's really sturdy and it holds very well, but the clamp is not a Small Rig one, so that one didn't hold at all, so that's what happened. When that f7 fell over, we did what I should have done from the very beginning. Take a proper light stand, set the light where I wanted it, and then about half of the shots, or maybe 2/3 of the shots, had a lot nicer lighting than the very first ones. First learning, flimsy things are flimsy and can't hold weight. Second learning, trying to shave some minutes of not setting up another light stand might actually cause more problems for you, and you anyway have to set up that second light stand. My conclusion here would be that spend a little bit more time thinking how you want to do this properly, set it up once, set it up well, avoid as much as you can flimsy devices, and you're gonna be probably using less time in the long run. Alright, I hope you liked this video, I hope you don't use flimsy things, and I hope I see you next time. If you like it, please subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you here later on for more mistakes with me.